Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go ahead and go over one of my chess students' games, and my chess student had the back pieces, and this was a game that was played on chess.com. So let's go ahead and take a look. The game started out with e4, and my chess student moved e5. So this is good. It gets a pawn in the center and opens up lines for the bishop and the queen. And then d4 was played, and then my chess student took the pawn, and then queen takes. And then my chess student moved knight to c6. Notice this is a good move because in the opening you want to get the knights and the bishops out, and also it attacks the queen. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I do invite you to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. Okay, my chess student's opponent moved the queen to e3. I am not a big fan of this move because notice this bishop now can only go to d2. I think that the queen should maybe go to d1 so this bishop can get out. Okay, but queen goes to e3. Knight goes here. It's good to get the other knight out. Notice that my chess student is getting the knight developed in the center. That's very important so the knight can control more squares. Bishop to b5 is attacking the knight, and then my chess student moved pawn to a6. Notice right now the pawn, it is attacking this bishop. So my chess student's opponent needed to do something about this bishop. So my chess student's opponent decided to take the knight, and my chess student took the bishop back with the d7 pawn. Notice that taking it with the d pawn is very important because it opens up lines for this bishop. And also notice that these pawns, they are in one group. If you took the pawn with if you took the bishop with the b7 pawn, then notice that this is this pawn's isolated. And then notice that black has three pawn islands or pawn groups that wouldn't be good. So my chess student, he took the bishop the correct way with the d7 pawn, so that's good. Knight goes there, bishop goes there. Notice it's pinning, the bishop is pinning the knight to the king. Bishop goes there, and then bishop goes there. So this is just typical normal development. So this is good. Knight goes there, and then my chess student decided to castle. So right now my chess student, his position, I think it's decent, but also his opponent's position is also decent too. Pawn goes here. Why did the pawn go here? Because of this bishop. My chess student noticed, so he moved it back. Then pawn to b4 was played, and then my chess student noticed, like, hey, the pawn's attacking this bishop, we gotta move it. So bishop goes to b6, and notice that this is a good move, and notice that the bishop, it is attacking the queen, so that's a good move. My chess student's opponent moved the queen to f4. Okay, it's safe. And then my chess student moved queen to d6. Now this seems like a logical move because it gets the queen out, but actually this is a mistake. And do you know why it's a mistake? It seems like a decent move, but it's not. Can you figure out why? Okay, so my chess student's opponent should have moved the pawn to e5 because it attacks the queen and the knight at the same time. This was a pawn fork, but my chess student's opponent did not do that. Instead, my chess student's opponent just traded queens. So my chess student got very fortunate that that the pawn fork did not. Yeah, it was very fortunate that his opponent didn't do the pawn fork on e5. Okay. So bishop goes there. It's important to pay attention to what um, your opponent is attacking. The bishop's attacking my pawn. My chess student move the pawn up. I think that's fine. Pawn takes. And then my chess student took the pawn with the knight. And this is good. Knight takes, and then bishop takes. And then let's take a look at this position. Notice that my chess student has two strong bishops on these main long diagonals, so that's very good for my chess student. So white castled, and then my chess student moved rook fe8, and it's important to get the rooks to do something. You want to try to move and make a threat. This is a good move. It gets the rook into play. Also, it makes a threat because it attacks the knight. White move the knight over here, and then my chess student moved here. Notice that it's attacking this rook. I think this is fine. So rook goes there. And then my chess student went here. This is a good move because notice this bishop. It is attacking this knight. Notice the knight and the rook, they're on the same diagonal. So that means that this knight is pinned. So this is actually very, very good. So my chess student's opponent moved here. Then my chess student moved pawn to h6. I think this is okay. I think that rook a d6. I also think that would be a good move too. But I think h6. I think it's okay. I mean, at least now this king can move. Okay, knight goes there. This is a mistake. It's important to pay attention to what you can capture. Every time a piece is moved, then the position changes slightly. In this position, notice the bishop can take the rook, and that's exactly what my chess student did. So that means that my chess student is up the exchange. Knight goes there. Again, pay attention to what your opponent is attacking. So trading rooks, so that is good. And the knight is attacking this bishop. My chess student moved here, and I think this is okay. And then the knight took the pawn on b7, and then the rook went to e8. Notice this rook, it's not doing anything, so you want to move and make a threat. And when my chess student moved the rook to e8, notice that now the rook is on the open file. It's also attacking this bishop. White decided to go king to f1, and it seems like it's a good move because it is protecting this bishop. But moving the king to f1 is actually a big mistake. Do you see what my chess student did to cause his opponent to resign? My chess student moved bishop to c4. It's checking the king, and then my chess student's opponent resigned. The reason why is because White's only move is to go to g1. Notice the king, it's not protecting the bishop anymore, and then this rook can just take this bishop, and then that's checkmate. Let me know what you thought about this video by commenting below. Over here, and also if you're a beginner and if you would like me to analyze your chess game, contact me, send me your game, and I will be happy to analyze the game for my channel. I do invite you to become a channel supporter, and I also invite you to subscribe to my channel if you have not done it. So I created this channel just to help you guys out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.